Good morning and welcome to ELN Morning.
Oh my God!
Flooding in a newly renovated residence hall. We'll take you inside and show you the damage.
Plus, vinyl records and beer, an ELN alum's passion turned into a store. All that and more.
ELN Morning starts right now.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. I'm Amanda Gibson.
And I'm Baylor Rodman. We are very happy to be with you every Thursday at 10 a.m. This morning we begin with flooding in Virginia Residence Hall, forcing students out of their dorms. KJ Jacoby, a freshman living in Virginia, says dirty brown water that came up from the shower drain seeped into her bedroom, forcing her and her roommate to spend the night in the cannon room and the RA's room.
Jacoby's room was flooded this past Sunday and she is just now back in her room. She says Residence Life told her and her suite mates cement in the pipes caused the backup.
I did not take it very well. Everyone else was kind of like laughing. I was like, oh my God, you're kidding me. We have class tomorrow. This is like the first night before classes. This is insane.
Marquita Barker wrote in an email to Elon News Network, quote, "We try very hard to avoid these issues, but the physical plant team had these issues fixed very quickly."
A local university is investigating after a student was arrested and charged with 2 felonies for having firearms on campus. According to High Point Police, 19-year-old High Point University student and Massachusetts resident Paul Stieber is charged with communicating a threat of mass violence on educational property. He was found with a 9mm and a double-barrel shotgun, as well as ammunition, in his dorm. Yesterday, Stieber was booked in the Guilford County Jail, just a 30-minute drive from our campus, under a $2 million secure bond. This incident is still currently under investigation.
If you've ever driven by Loy Farm, you've probably noticed construction on both sides of the road. It's for the Burlington-Elon Greenway, a 3.5-mile path that will connect the town of Elon with downtown Burlington. Elon University's Vice President of Business, Finance, and Technology, Bob Shea, says the project will help bridge the two areas together.
Many of us live in the community, both students, faculty, and staff. So to be engaged in the community is part of what we do. And there was a need to connect the two cities.
According to city planning documents, the Greenway cost more than $500,000 and is partly funded by the university. The path will start by Loy Farm and run down Front Street all the way to downtown Burlington, allowing people to ride bikes or walk into town.
I think it definitely strengthens the community. It will allow students to get to the city of Burlington in a safer fashion, a healthy fashion.
Burlington's Director of Transportation says the Greenway is expected to be finished between October and November.
It's just about pumpkin spice latte season. Coming up, we'll take you across the street where we made our very own fall drinks.
But don't get ahead of yourself. We've still got a month left of summer. Will the summer heat stick around as we close out the month? Find out after the break.
So it seems like we might have a few more weeks of that air conditioner blasting. It seems like the heat is not going anywhere.
No, and I'm okay with that for now, but I am looking forward to getting to fall. I'm ready to start changing the clothes.
Right, exactly.
But our third ELN morning anchor, Ashley Moran, is currently outside on Citroen Plaza with our Phoenix 5-day forecast. Ashley.
Pumpkin spice may be taking over coffee shops and candle aisles, but this warm weather is not ready to go away just yet. Temperatures may be reaching the mid to high 80s this week, and Hurricane Dorian is heading towards Florida. Let's take a look at our radar. As you can see here, Dorian is currently heading north of Puerto Rico. Now, today we'll see a high of 85 and a low of 60 with clear sunny skies. Let's take a look at our Phoenix 5-day forecast. Friday and Saturday will be almost identical beautiful days with highs of almost 90 degrees and lows of 63. Temperatures will drop a bit on Sunday with a high of 84 and a low of 65 and partly sunny skies. Those partly sunny skies will carry on through Monday and Tuesday with highs of 88 and 87 and lows of 67 and 68. Live with your Phoenix 5-day forecast, I'm Ashley Moran. Back to you.
Thanks, Ashley, and we are so excited to share the couch with you this semester.
Speaking of summer, students kicked off the year with some campfire food. Last night, ELN Outdoors hosted their first s'mores event of the year. Junior Topher Coomer says these s'mores events are what helped him find his home here at ELN.
As an incoming first year, I felt like very awkward and like not used to like going out and talking to people, but this really allowed me to meet some very nice people who really cared about like who I was.
Coomer says he hopes freshmen can be themselves and find a strong community with ELN Outdoors. S'mores with Outdoors is every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. on the Corey Center patio. Now, Amanda, even though it's technically still summer, I am super ready to get that sweater weather going.
I know, and with fall comes pumpkin latte season. We can't get away from that. And we went behind the counter at the Oak House and learned how to make some fresh pumpkin spice lattes. Take a look.
Just push this in and it'll stop automatically. So you're gonna push it in right here. Just keep it there.
Whoa.
Nope, keep going. It'll stop. There we go.
Oh, it stops automatically.
Perfect. Go and set it down. You're gonna tamp it. Pull our shots. Now we're gonna milk in our steaming pitcher. You're gonna pour the milk up to right about where that lip is. Okay. I'm gonna show you the movement first. Okay. But I'm gonna have you do it. Okay. Once it gets to like 60 to 80 degree mark, then you'll go ahead and submerge it completely. Okay. You think you got this?
I think I got this. I'm nervous.
Wow. That's the sound of success right there.
That's good.
Okay, all the way down?
Yeah. And you're gonna want it. Fabulous. Pull that guy out. Go ahead and pour that into your milk.
Is this how I do the designs? Did I miss that off? A swirl.
Wow.
All right, is this it?
Yeah, and then you grab a lid. Some right there. Unless you don't want a lid.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
So Baylor, as we talked about yesterday, that was my first coffee drink ever
I
of my
was
life.
so shocked to hear that.
I know.
but-
I was so jittery for
Yeah.
the whole day. I was like, what is happening? I was like, oh, I guess that's what coffee does. So I don't know if I'll be fully on the coffee train.
All right. Well, that was not my first cup of Joe, as they say. But I will say I'm not a pumpkin spice person, but I am now. That was very good. I think it was the making it yourself.
The making it yourself,
Yes.
and I love sugar, so it was very sweet. It was perfect. So, an ELN alum is putting a new spin on his business in Alamance County. Our John Sarver checks out his vinyl record shop in Graham.
A little shop in Graham combines two things: cold drinks and the sweet sound of rock and roll. ELN alum John Guza is the owner of Hi-Fi Records. He and his girlfriend are living the dream, selling beer and vinyl records. Guza says the store brings in customers with multiple interests.
Will come in and ignore the records and go straight to the beer. And some will do the opposite and some will do both. So it's been really cool to see the reaction of people.
Guza says that the records in his store come from a variety of different places. Despite living in a digital age, Guza says that vinyl records can tell a story. And sometimes, the story is not in the music.
Funny stuff falls out of records, like this poster fell out of a record one time. We get photographs fall out, like little pieces of paper, love's notes, things like that.
The bar isn't for watching sports games. There's only one TV showing the menu. Guza says he wants to create an environment where the beer and records fuel the conversation.
If you've got the game on or something like that, a group of people can be at the bar and nobody will talk to each other. And that's a big reason we did this, is to kind of bring people in. Everybody's got music in common, beers everywhere, and so there's always those two things to talk about, and they can lead to other topics always.
John Sarver, ELN Morning.
The Honor John Guza also says they host live music there a couple times a month. And after the break, we have some performers here in studio from Convocation. Stick around.
I saw him at College Coffee, and like I could see like people were like whispering, "Oh my God, like that's Leo Lambert," like afraid to go talk to him.
Students like Jean Meta are starstruck by former university president Leo Lambert. Meta is beginning her college career with Lambert as her ELN 101 professor. After just one class with the former president, she no longer feels shy.
And like he was so welcoming. He said like come over, like he wants us to sit with him for 20 minutes and just chat. It's like pretty neat that like we could go up to him, like, and I'm not nervous about it now because he's my teacher.
The TA says they plan to bring in guest speakers throughout the semester, focusing on the importance of building college relationships.
This year at Convocation, our current university president, Connie Book, introduced the class of 2023 to some performers.
These performers are live on the show with us this morning. Bryson and Eliza, welcome to ELN Morning.
Glad to be here.
And how was it performing at Convocation?
Baylor, it was such an honor to perform at Convocation because I remember my Convocation last year, and I still remember the performers there, and I remember how great the performance was. So the fact that President Book asked us to be that for the class of 2023 was just so humbling.
Yeah.
And so how long did y'all work putting that performance together?
The track itself was made by one of our professors, Clay Stevenson, who is incredible. He put a lot of work into that, and then we got here about 2 days before Convocation and practiced in the time that we could, but it was great. Clay did a really great job.
Well, can't wait to hear it, but that's all the news we have for you today.
Make sure to check us out and all of our stories on our website, elonnewsnetwork.com. Have a great day, Elon. Bryson and Eliza, take us away.
Put a little love in your heart. You need to calm down. You're being too loud. And I'm just like, you need to just stop. Like, can you just not step on my gown? You need to calm down. Another day goes by, but still the children cry. Put a little love in your heart. If you want the world to know, we won't let hatred grow. Put a little love in your heart. And we see you over there on the internet, comparing all the girls who are killing it.